Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over the liquidating Sears and Kmart list as of Monday, January 8th, 2024. Obviously, the only liquidation going on right now, it's the Sears store at the Newport Center Mall in Jersey City, New Jersey, and as confirmed on SP360 Capital Partners LLC, we can see that the confirmation of the closing is right there. So, obviously, in addition to that, we can see that there have been at least, obviously, this was the first article that was generated by the Daily Voice, so they were the first ones to have an article generated by this. And then today we had a couple of others, the Jersey City Patch, obviously, which is the local, which is like the local article, News 12 New Jersey, which is, bigger than that, and then NJ.com. So NorthJersey.com hopefully will have an article up soon, but there have already been 3 other links generated in regards to this closing. So obviously, I went a little bit fast in that video because I wanted to get that information out as quick as possible. So obviously, this closure is pretty significant. First of all, this was the last Sears in the entire New York City metropolitan area. The only remaining presence of Transform Co. left in the New York City metropolitan area is actually all the way out on Long Island. It's Kmart in Bridgehampton. So this is definitely significant that this store is closing. It's definitely going to be a huge loss. Last one in New Jersey, last one in the New York City area, because like the next closest ones after this are like down in Florida, and there's a couple of others. There's actually one other up in the New England region of the United States in South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Massachusetts. So this is definitely a huge loss. This was the article from NJ.com, and this just goes on about the store. I guess they sent reporters today to the location, or they had things there, but obviously they're declining to comment because Eddie Lampert just obviously he's not necessarily one to comment on articles unless it's a specific issue, and Raymond Marquez either is not. And I'm surprised too, that too is even more shady. I mean, I get the whole Eddie Lampert thing, but even the fact that Raymond Marquez is not commenting on this closing is kind of pathetic, and it really does show that the whole Burbank thing and the Union Gap thing is, I mean, this just reaffirms what I was saying a couple weeks ago, that this company is really just interested in real estate. And if they see a way out and tenants will pay them a sick amount of money for the space, they can walk away from it. And clearly that seems to be the case here. Obviously, it's a shame. People are definitely going to be impacted by this job loss for sure. The employees working in the store, I mean, they probably, I can almost bet they found out after the new year that they were going to be out of a job. So obviously this whole Sears closure is pretty significant. There is a lot of significance behind this Sears closure. So we'll get more of an elaborate view because that video that I did on Friday was very rushed. I wanted to go a little bit more in detail about this particular department store. So we got a couple of entrances here. Obviously, the Sears logo. This was the logo that was used in the 80s. This was when they were going from the big uppercase letters to just the lowercase letters, and obviously the uppercase S. It's still very sad though that really, I mean, this was the last one in the New York City metro area, and the fact that it held on for this long, especially given the of how successful Simon Property Group has been able to do Newport Center. But I think what's good too is that the fact that this space will be reused, and Primark will come in and they'll make a really nice store on the upper level. And they were really, I mean, you could even tell. I mean, this was in March of 2023. You could tell that they were letting this location go. So the announcement does not come as a surprise. I mean, Sears as a whole is I don't know how this one stayed this long. I mean, I think part of it was COVID, so now that kind of COVID is kind of beyond us a little bit. Now, retailers are a lot more confident, and obviously they're willing to pay big bucks for new spaces. But I mean, even looking, this is as recent as March of last year. So I could automatically tell that they were really letting this location go. I do want to apologize. I don't know why this is coming out this way. It's just really weird. Obviously, you got the Holland Tunnel over there. This was the auto center, and then obviously, as we know, all the auto centers shut down last year. So I knew that the store's time was running out as a whole, and I could just tell that Transform Co. rather was really letting this building go, and the images do not lie about this location. It really is unfortunate because this is a really good mall, and you have a good mix of department stores. I mean, middle class department stores like Kohl's, Macy's, J.C. Penney. With this Sears being the last one in the state, it is pretty significant. But now, just like the other rest of the Sears department stores, it has finally met its end, and it's going to be closing in March or April. It's going to be one of those two, and this will close on a Sunday. It's going to close on one of the Sundays in March or April. I would say probably in March at some point, just because, again, given the inventory level inside this store, I just don't see it holding on for at least until April. I think it's probably going to be in March. But again, it really is definitely sad. This is the last one in my home state of New Jersey, and like I said before, this was the last one in the New York City metropolitan area. That is a Sears, not saying, we still have the Kmart in Bridgehampton, but you guys get the point. So anyways, this is going to be a quick view of the store. The south part is in the mall. This is the western entrance, which connects to both the third level of the parking deck and the first level of the parking deck. We've got the north entrance, which comprises of the former auto center and a weird-looking tower, I guess. And then you got the east part of the building, which is part of the Newport North parking deck. So yeah, this is pretty sad, pretty significant, and yeah, like I said, I do wish nothing but the best for the employees that will be losing their job at this location come spring of 2024. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Link to the SP360 Capital Partners LLC information will be in the video description below, as well as the article from NJ.com, and as well as several other articles too, so you can spend hours of fun reading the same information, but I guess we got to link it all at the end of the day. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and that will be it.